Well, good evening, Ray of Light. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing pretty well. How about you?
I'm glad to hear you're doing well, and I hope you guys all out there in Viewerland are doing well as well. This is Diesel Pilot. I'm here with Ray of Light and Cammy and Ranikai pushing the buttons, keeping the scoreboard, and we are here so that we can watch this round one of the Rookie Rumble 4 between Lumaga and Steve Colt. Steve Colt took the first game off of Lumaga, and we are about to get ready and let these guys go.
Yeah, this should be a fun race here. Taking a look at the standings and everything. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we have a nice, entertaining seed here.
That's right. Steve and Lou are the 32 and 33 seeded people in our tournament, respectively, or maybe not. Maybe the other way around. Either way, one of them is 32, one of them is 33, which means they are tightly matched. A lot of our Rookie Rumbles players are tightly matched, just by the nature of the Rookie Rumble, I think, in a lot of regards. So we've had a lot of matches that have gone 2-1 in our best of threes, and yes, this is a best of three. We are seeing game number 2, as I mentioned before, Steve Colt with a 1-0 advantage, and I think we should go over the flags. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, so for those of you who are not familiar with the 2025 Rookie Rumble settings, everybody is starting with a wood sword and a full set of 8 bombs. So that's going to make it easy for people to do some early combat and find some hidden caves. The white sword item this time around is going to be the wand, which can be found somewhere between 4 and 6 hearts. And we're starting here, looking at the bottom of Candle Row, so not too far from Vanilla Start.
Oh yeah, looks like a nice Vanilla Start. You got a lot of opportunities right here, especially beneficial is if you can find an early candle, either from the white or from the wood sword cave. We do have extra candles turned on, or if you can pick it up through simple purchase.
Alright, so the Any Road so far not looking too good. I mean, we have easy access to the forest. Yeah, we just have easy access from the start to the forest, so this is like a C at best, in my opinion.
Yeah, we got forest. Got one of our almost checks already done with the Any Roads. Let's see. Let's do the second one here at the up North Forest almost. Is going to show that we have an 80 rupee blue candle. I believe our runners are probably going to be looking for that wood sword cave for the extra candle.
Definitely. And it looks like we've got Pole's Voice and Gorillas on the surface, so it looks like some of our more difficult combat's actually going to be inside the dungeons, at least in my opinion. I have an easier time with Gorillas and Pole's Voice than I do, some of the others, like the Wiz Robes and stuff.
Yeah, and Steve Colt got that first North Hills almost, was struggling with it, was not able to get in. He's going to go back to start now.
So to continue going on about the flag set, though, we do have a first quest Overworld. So we're only going to have the 1 flute check and the 4 power bracelet sections.
That's right.
And the magical sword is guaranteed at 10 hearts.
Magical sword at 10 hearts is actually one of my favorites. Flag sets in this is a new option that we were gifted upon us by Fred Coughlin, the developer of the Randomizer last year, when he made it so that we could customize the range of the white sword and magical sword. And with a 10 heart magical sword, you're basically doing a Mag's Rush. 10 heart rush, 7 hearts is not hard to find. Especially once you do some overworld exploration, you can get 4 of them pretty quickly. And then you've just got to pick up 3 more in the dungeons. Speaking of dungeons, we have 2 dungeons here. We've got Dungeon 2 and Dungeon 1. And Gliok Returns, Dungeon 8 is going to be in the Dead Woods.
That's good. We're gonna see here. Oh, I was going to predict that level 2 is segmented with the location of the Triforce, but I am sorely mistaken here from the looks of it.
And it looks like we're not going to have a segment there on that one. And I was seeing if I could take a gander and see if one might be fitting into 2, just because of the way the shapes all work out, but it doesn't look like it's the case this time. Greed Grumbles by the Lost Hills, so level 7 in the Lost Hills. I believe you mentioned that Heart Shuffle is off. So
I did not get to that point yet, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so all of our dungeons are going to have 1 floor heart. So we know they're all going to have 1 floor heart. We will have our coast heart interspersed somewhere within those other dungeons as well. Somewhere between.
Oh, and it looks like I don't know if you saw it, but apparently Steve got a ladder out of 1.
Oh wow, I missed that. That is, it's not as big as it would normally be, especially for the Rookie Rumble, but because we do have a change that I'll talk about in a moment. But it is still very useful for potential blocks in the dungeons. Ladder blocks in the.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a little surprised that he didn't go and immediately start checking the coast.
Yeah, he might have his pathing already kind of figured out. And as chat does mention, level 3 appears to be ladder blocks. So, yeah, that would make the ladder actually essential to clear our seed this time.
And Lumaga found a very quick Triforce in 7, so he went ahead and grabbed that and ducked right back in.
And let's see, potential item here. Let's see. If this Cleoc is going to let us get by, we shall pass, and we have a red candle.
Red candle, that is a great find right now. That is one of my favorite items to find at the very beginning of a seed.
Oh yeah.
Now all of a sudden, just all but what 7 checks are available now.
I believe so. Yeah, we got our bombs, we've got our open caves, and we've got red candles. So, yeah, that's going to open up Candle Road, Deadwoods, Forest, and here we go. Well, that's not so exciting, but we still have many other checks.
The door repair looks like it's fairly small. I think maybe 15.
Yeah, it might be pretty small. Oh, we got 20 rupee bombs and a 242 blue ring. Could come in handy depending on what our large secrets look like. We have run into quite a few door repairs, it seems like. And Lumaga, using what I love the red candle for is that there's so many enemies that still go to take damage from the candle, and they'll do like what that Gria did and just hang out there.
Level 4 in level 1. That's a room that I don't like to see even when I have a lot of health. There was something. Oh, it was the compass that dropped after picking up the rupees. Steve going ahead and picking up his candle from the shop here. And it looks like we might be having some technical difficulties here on Diesel's side. We will try and get him back. In the meantime, Lumaga has found level 5 and a quick map here.
Alright, can you hear me now, Ray?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I don't know what was going on there. I just had to restart Discord. Alright.
Well, we got it fixed, so that's important.
Yeah.
And the red ring immediately. Oh, that is so. That is my. Even more so than the red candle, my favorite thing to find.
Yeah.
And white sword is our Armos item, just picked up by Steve.
That's going to be very valuable too. I know that among the most experienced players, there is quite the debate between whether white sword or the ring upgrades are better. I would say the white sword allows you to go faster. The ring will let you stay where you get.
Yeah, I typically have the patience to be able to deal with combat as long as I'm not going to take too many hits. So I would probably go. I would probably go ring just for.
Yeah, but Yumi in chat does say that the vets will pretty much unanimously agree that you want the sword. And I believe that was also the one of the things that Malchior was trying to coach last year was use the sword if you have a chance. And 3 and 5 probably ladder blocked. Yeah, 3 definitely ladder blocked, and 5 key blocked as well.
Yeah, and we did get a hint on Steve's side that the wand is by a lake.
Oh. So there are certain zones around the place. With the wand being by the lake, that means that, of course, there are certain areas that it could be certain checks. Let's see. Of course, a lot of the areas near the center of the map. Oh,
but it's not at 4.
Well, that is one of the spots.
Wait, did Steve not check that on his way to get the white sword? Because the white sword was on Death Armos.
But he died coming out of Death Armos. He might have prioritized the Death Armos check. And that was while I was trying to finagle with my microphone. If he had prioritized the Death Armos check, then he wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that that check gets prioritized when the open cave is right there.
Yeah. Everybody approaches their solutions differently.
Mm-hmm. And we just got a hint for the the magic sword that it is in Death Mountain.
Nice place for it. Nice challenging place.
First take any as well.
Also learning that shoes are optional, and so does Lou. It looks like Starfall Infinity, I believe in chat, has confirmed that it is a $15 door repair.
Okay, and it looks like we did have a large secret found at some point, because Steve had a lot of money at one point before buying a couple of things.
Yeah, Steve also finds out that it's 6 arts is going to be required for our wand.
And just got confirmation there, 129 for the big secret.
That's a good, healthy big secret. Yeah, I like it.
Anytime I can see 3 digits for a big secret, I'm happy.
Oh yeah. So, one of the questions that comes out of this, of course, Lumaga is not going to be worried about our blue ring purchase, but bomb upgrades. Oh, there he goes. He gets his ladder out of 1. bomb upgrades, of course, and then also going to be interested. Yeah, he's got his confirmed one now. Is he going back to the one? Oh, not yet. So, I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about a question that Lou's not going to have because he's already got the red ring.
Yeah, he's not going to be going. Yeah, what do you spend the money on? Bomb upgrades always good. Of course, wood arrow purchases are out there as well. That's available. We're not going to be buying the blue candle. At least, but Steve already purchased it, and Lumaga found the red one. So, what are you spending money on? Potions. Hints, potions, and arrows, yeah. One of the other things it does is it allows you the opportunity to not have to save scum your hints. And nice Gleeok fight, sorting down that Gleeok. You know it's not going to push. Just go ahead and get on out of there. And, that could push.
Oh, now that... Oh, yeah, we know that's not going to push because a key dropped.
Right. And even if it isn't, the Gleeok will never push.
True.
So, here Lou is doing probably the best strategy at this stage for the blue land molas, which is just get on to block and throw fire. And throw fire until both of them are down, grab your key. You're not going to be pushing that one either. Oh, look, a staircase.
Okay, this should be our item. We've had two very vertical dungeons so far here in 1 and 2.
Yes.
And the power bracelet in 1.
Croissant will open up 4 more checks, and those are 4 checks that are the original vanilla any roads that are kind of also any roads, but whatever.
And the book on the coast.
Oh, so the book in this flag set is every map in the game, all the dungeon maps, but also still makes your wand shoot fire. Your mileage may vary.
Yeah. I totally haven't killed myself by accidentally walking into that flame before.
Yeah, that is also the only way to die after you've picked up a clock.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know. Oh. Steve is on the coast. Unfortunately, he was only down to half a heart. So, he's going back.
I agree with JD Hull in chat. I miss Boomstick.
Yeah, boomsticks are fun. They're kind of a niche thing, but they're a fun play. Oh,
yeah.
20 rupee bomb purchase. Sometimes that's actually necessary. There was the old Batman movie where he's running around with the bomb, trying to find it everywhere he tries to throw the bomb. There's some reason why he can't get rid of it, and some days he just can't get rid of a bomb. And in Z1R, some days you just can't get a bomb drop. Some days you hit all the bomb droppers. I think I've gotten up to like over 20 in a row before I finally get the random number generator to drop an item at the right spot.
Yeah, I've definitely had those moments where I just absolutely struggle to get a bomb drop, and then once I buy my bombs, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah. My sibling has a wand by a lake. Alright, yeah, we've seen that hint already.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the purchasable hints yet.
In fact, Lou already knows where that wand is, and he is right up there with it. Steve was thinking about purchasing the wood arrows, but was 2 rupees short.
Yep.
He's also not on a bad screen to try to farm for rupees.
Oh, look at that 9! That's 60 room 9!
Yes, it is. That round 9 is a it's a monster.
Lumaga gets his white sword.
A white sword and wand also both up in the same corner of the map. Interesting replacement for that.
Now's the time to go buy the arrows if you have them right now.
Oh, yeah. And he knows where they are. He's not headed that direction, but, you know, he might also know where else. He might have it routed in somehow.
He's passed by at least one close by one shop. So...
Oh, he's going for the vanilla too. That's an easy check to orphan as well, so yeah, you gotta do it while you got the opportunity. So, oh, another level 8 down in the southwest corner.
Yeah, I think Steve already found that one.
Ah,
but,
okay.
Did not do much exploring, if any.
Yeah, we can only go one direction this one, and he's got to select swap his bomb into place. And he can't, unless he gets a key drop.
Immediately key blocked.
Unless he can use one more bomb. Nope. Key block.
We're up in Casino Corner now with Steve.
I think he's going to walk it out and make his way out. Yes, any key would be a godsend in this seed.
Oh, and we have a hint shop. We have one max price hint.
Yeah, 118 altogether for those hints. And Steve's going to keep on moving.
And we found 6. I'm trying to think, is that all the dungeons now, or are we might be missing, what, 4?
I think we've seen, I know we've seen 5, I think we've seen 4. I could also have Seed Bleed.
I know we've seen 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
I just don't remember if we've seen 4.
And Kamen Renikai says he's got it marked in the Z helper, so.
Okay.
And Lumaga just showed off one of the nice features with the flag set for the Rookie Rumble, which is that there are 3 of the overworld screens that have been modified. The one just north of the actual Lost Woods, way he's got it modified is there is an open area that allows you to connect to just south of the grave, so that you can scroll right over without having to do an actual screen scroll. And then there is, yeah, just north of the Lost Woods.
Yeah, so you don't have to do the Lost Woods.
Right, so you don't have to do the Lost Woods, or you don't have to do a screen. Oh, yeah. I see I get what you're saying. And then there's the 2 connector screens that are broken up by the river that connect the desert area to Death Mountain. And
Steve just got a very nice bomb upgrade with a +6.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
And yeah, Mr. Whalen is right in chat, because I even made a comment on it. Vanilla 1 is level 4. So yeah, we have seen all the dungeons already.
Alright.
So we know we're not going to need the...
no raft.
We're not going to need the raft, we're not going to need the power bracelet. Unless someone really needs to get Mags and it was in one of those spots, but... if I remember correctly, Mags was here in Death Mountain.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be that would only be a bomb spot, or yeah, the push block spot is actually listed as a grave spot. So, yep, bomb or open cave.
Yeah, that is one thing to make note of with the hints here. All the hints are helpful, and Just because a hint says that a feat of strength is needed doesn't necessarily mean that we need the power bracelet, because the vanilla magical sword spot, the grave that pushes, is considered a feat of strength.
Yes, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just a little thing that Fred threw in just to, yeah, hey, 80% of the time it works all the time, but hey, this every now and then. And yeah, here's a little bridge that was put into those connector spots, so you don't need the ladder and you don't need a screen scroll. You can just walk.
Yep, and we have the same type of bridge, one screen north of that.
Yes, indeed. Very nice. Opens. One of the things that it does, another strategy this opens up, is an early Death Mountain play. If you have, since you have all of 8 of your bombs, if you want, if you're daring enough, especially if you got a nice start screen like what our runners actually had today, you can just go and rush Death Mountain, and you're already equipped with most of the bombs that you'll need to clear Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you don't have to worry quite as much about combat.
Yes.
If you have like Wizrobes and Lionels on the overworld, I'm not digging Death Mountain until I absolutely have to.
Yes, it is very true. Very true.
And there's our white sword at Spectacle Rock.
Yes.
Not white sword, magical sword.
Magical sword. Yep. Still, it's
Zelda will not be in her room today.
Oh. Steve, once again succumbing to the fact that he has not found that red ring in 5. And I'm starting to get a feeling that that could actually end up being one of the deciding factors in the game, is Lumaga has been able to just continue on with this progress, hasn't had it interrupted, and Steve has gone down several times, both on the overworld and in dungeons, to taking deaths that unfortunately his opponent just has not had to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. Because those deaths will add up very quickly.
Well, oh yeah. They interrupt your flow. You're deep in a dungeon. They send you all the way back. You're deep in the overworld. They send you back. The amount of time you lose is just rarely, on occasion. Being sent back to the beginning of a dungeon might be beneficial if it causes you to route differently and you stumble into something, but almost all the time it's just time-consuming and unfortunate and non-productive. And Omega in this blue dark nut room with white sword, some bombs, and the red ring is going to go ahead with take down these. He's going to sword down these dark nuts, bomb down the dark nuts, gets a nice fairy drop as well. Blue dark nuts are in the health dropping group, so when they drop, they can drop big, and he's taking advantage of it and putting the red ring to the test.
This is the type of room that red ring is your best friend.
And also the kind of room that even veterans are loath to tackle without some sort of combat or armor upgrade. Or just chest jerk philosophy and having all the hearts.
Yep.
Speaking of all the hearts, Omega gets his heart refill and gets his third Triforce. He's got 1, 4, and 7 now.
Yeah, Steve is quickly falling behind in Triforce count here.
Yeah, this Omega is starting to I'm not going to say he's running away with it just yet, but he's certainly pressing his advantages. Gliok is going to be back in the room since he did not leave the room before he picked up the Triforce.
I was about to ask.
That is the mechanic. If you leave the room, for most bosses, after you defeat them, then they stay down. But if you come back, they will or if you leave the dungeon without leaving the room, they will respawn.
Okay.
The exceptions, of course, are Landmolas. They like to respawn. I know there's an actual mechanic, but it appears random. And triple Dodongo ribs.
Lumaga finds the raft, which I'm trying to think. Has Lumaga found everything already? Like,
yeah, even if he hasn't yet, it's still not. It takes what, 4 seconds to pick it up. I'd much rather go ahead and spend the time now than to find out, unfortunately, that I was wrong. I actually remember last year there's a friend of mine, Night Shifter, I believe, actually learned, unfortunately, too late. He left a power bracelet, only to realize not much long afterwards that that he needed to push the push block in the grave area after just a few minutes after leaving the power bracelet in a dungeon.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, that can yeah. Hey, if it's boomerang, yeah, go ahead and leave it if you don't want it. Red candle, sure. Especially if it's late in the seed.
yeah, if I have blue candle, typically I won't pick up red. But like, if I know that I don't need raft for like a dungeon, and that at most it's going to block like potentially a take any or a secret or something, then it's I'm just immediately exiting the room or upping out of the dungeon.
Yep. I've even seen people leave any key if they've already got the path to Zelda and Ganon's down. Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're in your sprint, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I think Lumaga's gonna finally get his book.
Yeah. Here he goes. Yeah, he's got all the health he needs. And Steve, digging out 6. This is a deep dig from 6. We don't yet know what it is. We haven't seen a clue yet, I believe. This could have it, though.
Yeah, this could definitely be it.
Any key, bow, silvers are all out there. Of course, a recorder 2 would be nice. Let's see what it gives him. It gives him, survey says,
Moldy banana.
oh, game. Come on. Our guy needs something.
And if I saw this correctly, Lumaga actually picked up a red potion out of a take any.
Oh. That's an interesting pick with 9 hearts and knowing where Mags is.
Yeah, but I also can understand it when we haven't found the letter, we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So not having the ability to have that on-demand health refresh, especially if there's a particularly bad Ganon fight.
Good point. Very good point.
You know, there will be enough hearts and dungeons that can still be picked up.
Yes. All very good points. And how many keys is worth not picking up any keys? Now, in not picking up any keys, I think, is if you are double digits in 9, you could probably go ahead and leave it. If, like I said, if you've already got most of 9, mapped out, and it's just a matter of getting to Ganon or something like that, and you've got lots of keys, yeah, maybe you leave it. But yeah, in the situation that I saw where somebody's training the Yeniki, it was literally they had just defeated Ganon. They had they knew where Zelda was, and they were doing a check in one of the shutter rooms right after Ganon, and the or it was a staircase room, and they're like, "Oh, let's see what the staircase is." Oh, it's not a transport; it's an item. Bye.
Mm-hmm. And look at the shape of that 7. That
I
is
like
a small but like wide 7.
Yes, I like the anteater call, and yes, that is going to be. It's not labyrinthine, but it is definitely busy. And I think Lumaga just picked up the. Was that the letter he just picked up?
It was the letter. It was blocked by the power bracelet.
All right. So power bracelet not essential, but very helpful. And here is Steve Colton 2. We have not found the item in 2 yet. Of course, the items in 2 will be on the floor. Might require us to defeat the room, but we'll be on the floor. We will only have push blocks if we have a segment in 2. There's our Lost Hills clue room again. Lumaga is about 28 rupees short of being able to clear it all. And there's, for Steve, a map that he already has. But a heart that will put him at 9 hearts. And Lumaga has cleared out 6. He's got everything he needs out of there with his Triforce pickup. So that puts Triforce count at 4-2.
I don't think he's cleared it though. He found the Triforce, but
Oh, that's right. It was Steve that found the banana.
Yeah, he didn't. He hasn't found the heart, and he hasn't found the Triforce piece, or not the Triforce, the boomerang. So he's going to continue digging this, and this will get him to his 10 hearts, assuming that he finds it.
Yeah. What a way to get it, though. Some people love the boomerangs. I find them useful in the early game, similar to, Red Ring pickup. They can certainly have their advantages, and but I definitely have grown to understand why players will orphan it or even actively avoid it in certain, when it gets to be later on in the game.
Yeah, the only time I will pick up a boomerang if it's the very first item I find.
And I've even seen people. Oh, hello,
on the floor.
All right. He's going into the Triforce room. He is done. Yeah, he already picked up that heart early on in 2, so he's out of there.
Yeah, that's a full clear of 2 right there. I'm trying to think of what we haven't seen. We still need the item in 3. And then we still have both items in 8.
Yeah. Now, if I'm Steve Colt, I'm routing in a wood arrow shop into my overworld checks, and let's see. I should have been marking things. Oh, high bomb upgrade again, but you're 20 rupees short.
Steve finding a potion shop, but does not have the letter because he doesn't have the power bracelet. And yeah, that push block I don't think can push because there was the item spawn up at the top right.
In that one, so I think that item was already present when he entered the room. So
right.
That would be a remove open stairs. If remove open stairs was, or remove most open stairs was in effect, that would be a giveaway that was an RMOS room. But RMOS I do not believe is setting here. And Steve Colt Steve Colt also just picked up his wood arrows, so he can have permanent 2-hit ranged. And yes, we have one permanent 2-hit range, but how about second permanent 2-hit range? You also never know when you're going to run into a seed where Goma is blocking silvers or just making a menace of things. Ooh, only 63 rupees for a key. Oh.
Yeah, Lumaga spent a lot more than 63 to get the 2 keys that he did buy. He used the more expensive shop.
Yeah, there is that feature sometimes. Kind of, we have the Oscar Mayer meat and the boar's head meat, and sometimes you have the quick set key and the, I don't know what would be the expensive key, master lock, and your GSA safe. Big Dogger gazes with red ring. Well,
Yep,
that's useful for Steve.
We already knew that, but Manhandla threatens with the boomerang, so the boomerang is in 3.
Yep. And our last hint. Gliak returns with the recorder.
That makes sense because the recorder is an important item.
Mm-hmm.
So that had to be in 8 by this point.
Yes, and that might actually. Trying to think if Steve has the logic necessary with what he has. He's still missing any key. It looks like any key may be. Let's see. We got our 1s, we got our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one of our 8s. So we've got another 8 and 2 and 9. So our silvers, our any key, and our coast art are outstanding. And all 3 of those can appear in 9.
Yeah, so we won't know what we have in 9 until we see that second item in 8, assuming we see the second item in 8.
Assuming we see it. Or we get the silvers to kill the beast hint in level 9. Steve Colt is Mags approved. But I won't do like I did with Alsoa and start singing Rod Stewart. Oh, alright. Hi, Gliak. I don't think there's anything Steve needs with you.
That's where the Triforce is.
Oh. So Steve needs hearts.
Yeah, Steve needs some health. Especially considering he doesn't have the red ring yet.
Yeah.
And this is his default sprite, so he is still on green tunic.
Yeah. Yeah, and he is just... Ooh.
That is not a place that I want to try farming health.
No, that is not the health farm room.
And the plus side, he gets a key out of it. Although, he might have to spend it immediately.
Yeah, it is starting to look that way. I mean, he didn't have to, but he's certainly going to, and...
Take a Gliak's fireball to the face.
Gliak made some instantly regret that choice. There are 4 rooms. He should have another path, probably, if he comes over to the left, spins a bomb. I think bomb spins is a better option. And, oh, well, that's unfortunate, and that's unfortunate, and that's Alright. Yeah, I think he got the red ring hint out of about 5 a couple minutes ago. I think the game is telling him, go to 5.
Yeah,
I think that's what the game is saying right now. It's saying go to 5. You know you don't like 5, but that's where you have to go today.
And Lumaga just found his heart container.
Oh, wonderful. So he's Mags approved as well. And okay, so Steve's going to go and try to go down now.
And Lumaga continues to dig this 6. At this point, you gotta start questioning the investment time versus what you could potentially get out of this when almost the entire dungeon's been explored.
Yeah. Steve did just pick up his raft. He's going to go and use it, or just grab it and have it at least. Let's see how this 3-4-headed Gleeok fight works. 3 hearts, green tunic, 1 hit down, 2 hits, and fireball. Yeah, I think this is definitely, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, I think, is making the right choice here by leaving 4, and hopefully making his way back to 5 to get that red ring.
Yeah, it's just a few screens away from a ferry as well, the forest ferry. You could try that.
And on top of that, this does allow him to
get
into Death Mountain and grab mags out of the Armos spot there.
And that will definitely make the Gleeok fight much easier. So it currently needs 5 hits for the first head, and then 3 hits for each additional head. So a total of 3, 5, 14 hits with the magical sword. Red ring. With magical sword, he'll only need 2 or 3 hits, and then 2 for each additional head. So total
that brings it down to 9.
9 hits, yeah. So, and now with red ring, it's practically a cakewalk. Especially if he gets mags.
Lumaga, you're in a fully connected 2. There's not going to be a need for a push block.
Easy to get lost to that, though, and forget what dungeon you're in, or just like, oh wait, the condition is this, and all right, now let's go and cheer for Steve. He's got to get through this Darknet room first, and they're going to take away hits as well. But here we go. All right, he's dancing with them. He's dancing around them. He's through. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's down to 2 hearts, 1.5.
It looks like he is trying to do the double hit with the wand as well.
Yes, and he gets it down, and he takes it out. Good job, Steve. I think that would probably, if Steve comes back and wins this game, I think that would probably be the play of the game. Going out, leaving, getting your red ring out of 5, and coming back and taking down the Gleeok with quadruple health.
So, to answer a question in chat, could it technically be segmented? Technically, there could be 2 rooms that do have a complete barrier between them. But in the low dungeons 1 through 4, just about every adjacent wall is bombable.
The only exceptions to that are going to be if you have a right-sided staircase, so a staircase kind of looks like an Aquaminus room, or if you have a old man.
Or obviously Zelda's room.
Or Zelda's room, yeah. Steve is thinking about it. He's already got all the hearts he needs to get mags. So he's picked up red ring, and he is out of there too. 32, 52, 48. So 132 for that set of hints as well. And 118 for the others. So
we're looking at 250?
250.
Step over the water to reach the heart container.
And Lumaga saves with that, having done that. That's interesting.
And then immediately goes back to the shop.
And normally you retry.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to save this money.
Gleeok returns with the magic key. Okay, so that tells us magic key and flute are an 8. meaning our items in 9 are silvers and the heart container.
All right. And with a step over the water to reach the heart container, that means it's somewhere in 9. There's going to be a raft or a ladder block. But given that there is a 60 room level 9,
Yeah.
Nobody's surprised. And in this money seed, Steve Colt has opted to not spend his money on first potion. He will spend his money on second potion if he needs it.
Because Steve still does not have the power bracelet, at least according to the.
Oh, that's right. And power bracelet, yep, our letter is power bracelet blocked. But here is Steve with the mags. And winner chicken dinner, 25 rupees. The minimum medium.
Which is weird because it doesn't feel like it's that small of a secret when you have everything else in terms of money.
Yeah. Well, the door repair being medium or being minimum already is a big boon.
Yeah.
So
And look at that 8. We have a segmented 8 that is also, just in terms of like room number, fairly small.
yeah, we got 14 on one side and 16 on the other. So 30 total rooms there, Nate, I believe, if my guesstimation is right. Which, yes, as Chad is saying, after seeing that 9 and also seeing the 7, if you recall, the 7 was that weird anteater shape that somebody mentioned. So yeah, that is totally sensible why this 8 is this.
Yeah, you can actually see the shape of 7 and how it fits in 8.
Yep. Yeah, the negative space there. So you can also see how 2 fits into the negative space of 3 here.
Oh yeah, look at that. It is an almost purely linear 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a couple options once you get way up to the top of the question mark, but until you get there, you're just going in the line.
Yeah, this is where a late death can really be harmful.
This is the kind of dungeon where you definitely want to make sure you're healthed up before you start digging. Especially seeing this enemy set, it's not 8 blue dark nuts, but it's still blue dark nuts. And he's going to keep on digging. He doesn't know yet that it's Boomerang. He's going to wish he knew it was Boomerang in a moment, but for now, he'll keep digging.
We have a standalone room in 8.
Oh, just orphaned on its own little... I missed that.
Yeah, far left, the single room there cannot be bombed into by the spot on the left. So that is very likely a right side staircase would be my guess.
Yeah, that could be it. And Steve has picked up his Triforce out of 3. He is now at 6 and is taking a small lead now. It is a full game. You have to play the whole game. And slight leads at the outset don't mean anything if you can't press your advantages. That's one of the things. If I'm known for any phrase in Z1R, it's saying press your advantages. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that, and nope, you're not going to push that block. Maybe press your advantages, and also, we got our Oscar Mayer meat, and we got our Boar's Head meat.
I always just used to call seeds that require the meat block RB seeds?
Oh, we have the beets. Yep. Oh,
That is
very
a
helpful.
very nice clock to get.
Yes, deep in this 8, you're trying to push through, trying to get out of there. The Wizrobes have been eating your health. And, ladder. Let's see what the stair is. It's going to go to that orphan room, maybe.
That would be my guess. Yep. And there it is, the right side.
And it has a...
Absolutely nothing.
Alright, get out of that room. You don't want to be in that room. Get out of the room that connects to it, too. You don't want to be in there. Nothing good can happen in there. And speaking of nothing good, Steve Colt's been... Steve Colt has cleared 1. He is now at 7 Triforces. And he's going to be joining Lumaga in 8 here in just a moment.
I'm curious why Lumaga took the time to fight those Wizrobes when there was the key on the floor already.
Yeah, sometimes people can get, I guess, just focused on, I got to do the fight. And even like this, he doesn't know where, he doesn't have the compass, he doesn't know where the Triforce is, so he's looking for clues that'll get him out of 8. And so that's why you're going to take this fight, even though it is eating you alive. Down to 3 hearts now.
This fight I can understand because it was a room that didn't have something on the floor.
Yeah.
But, red Wizrobes and then a key already on the floor.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of you just myopic. You get focused on clearing the room and not thinking about what is in this room already. Is this even a room that I need to clear?
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't trained yourself to ask that question, then and to recognize the signs, then you will take fights that you shouldn't, and that's one of the things that will separate the rookies from the pros, is the ability to recognize when it is that you've already got the information you need to know that you're done here. I wonder about this Patra as well.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything on this side of the dungeon, it's going to be under the Patra from the looks of it.
Yeah.
I think Lumaga's explored basically every other room in this section.
Yeah.
Except for maybe that top right room.
And there he goes, and there's nothing there. So it looks like the right answer is going to be...
oh, he has explored that room.
He hasn't cleared... Has he cleared the Dig Dogger yet?
He doesn't have the whistle yet.
Oh my.
The whistle's in this dungeon. It's going to be, from the looks of it, on the right side of this dungeon. But,
yeah. I was just sitting looking there and wondering, hey, did he defeat the Dig Dogger and leave the room without, or up and A without leaving the room?
Mm-hmm.
You want that heart, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be making my way over there as quickly as I can.
For that.
Yep. And
there's your
the recorder.
Yep. And Omega's moving up north now. But Steve is starting to be in a commanding position.
Yeah, Mags is definitely helping Steve out here. That combat combat advantage is
Yeah.
definitely going a long way in terms of making sure that that he's able to survive these combat encounters by not having to spend a lot of time in them.
Yeah. Just like that right there, I made the Patrites practically melt on his way to taking down the Patra. And this tea room, oh, yes.
Oh!
Yeah, he never...
This
never
might be a
cleared it.
recorder-required seed. We didn't see what, if the room to the left of the Triforce was bombable. I know that Lumaga saw it, but didn't try bombing. So it's very possible that this is a flute required seed just to get that Triforce piece.
Come back here, Fairy.
Now, considering that Steve has the compass, I'm surprised he's exploring the rest of this side of the dungeon. Because at this point, it's very much Triforce and Go mode.
Yeah, no any key, though, and he's down to 2 keys. That's not comfortable with level 9. So,
Oh, he didn't come... I'm sorry, I thought he came across the any key already.
no. No, without the any key, I see why people would be looking for, or be digging for it.
I'm trying to remember, was it... What side of the dungeon was it on?
I think it was on that left side somewhere, but... Yeah, Jam Evil, this is definitely an interesting 8. Trixie. There we are.
Yeah, I think it was here. Oh!
Gets the block clip and gets denied. Wizrobe goalkeeping that. Doing his best interpretation of Gandalf, but was not able to keep him from passing. And there's the any key. And now Lumaga just picked up his compass, knows he has to go back over there with his whistle, but he has it, so he'll be able to pick up the Triforce and 8. But Steve Colt is going to be going into 9 in just a couple minutes. He's got his path, he's got all of his items, he knows... He's not messing around anymore for anything. He's just looking for the way through.
The advantage back compared to where they were earlier.
Oh yeah. And let's see. Let me fix that clock issue here for Omega, though. Oh, wrong way. There we go. There we are. Got his full clock in there now. And, yep, go ahead and use one. Oh, wow. After all that, it's triple the dongos. So bomb and recorder required. There goes Omega. Picking up the Triforce out of 8, but here comes Steve. Well, maybe. Doesn't run out of bombs first. He looks like he's in a good spot.
Steve's going to be the one much less likely to run out of bombs.
Yep. Yeah, he's in a good spot. He's definitely moving now. Cooking with gas. He's got all 8 Triforces. He's on his way to 9. And he does also have the 1-0 game advantage, so he is looking very good at this point. I really hope I didn't just throw down the worst of all commentator curses.
I mean, if you did, it'll show up in the
Yeah, it'll be in the clip show. I know.
Yep.
We do have a 60 room level 9 coming up, so
Yeah, a 9 like this can really be the great equalizer just for all of the different potentials for pathing.
Yep. It could also be that only 4 or 5 rooms are required. We never know. Well, we will know in a few minutes. And I thought the Triforce in 5 was pretty early in this 5.
I feel like it was. I genuinely don't remember, though.
Yeah. Now, Lumaga's going to be... I like it, though. Preston his advantages. He has the anti-key, so he's going to go and clear out doors that have the key doors, and that does work out in his favor. He picks up the compass in the very first room he tries that with, and he'll be picking it up in a moment. We are in the southeast corner of 9. We've got a left and a right, and he's going to go left, clear out his nubbins. Oh, Beast awaits in southwest. Nice.
I'm still half tempted to... Okay, it looks like he's going to go back and check that, that southeast corner, just to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Never know, it could be
a potential push block.
Yep. And I think you have to clear that out. You've got... you got silvers.
Yeah, you need to find those silvers, and if they're in that bottom right corner, that's going to be a big problem, especially if Lumaga finds those very quickly here.
Yeah. Oh, hell, I did just commentator curse. Oh, hey!
We found Zelda already.
Alright, we don't know the path to get to her room yet, but we do know where her room lies. Still need to find her door. Now that is one of the 2 things that we're going to be looking... 3 things we're going to be looking for.
Yep, one of 3 things this time.
So we're looking for a push block. Push block that when you push it, it opens up a staircase. And that staircase takes you to silvers. That is the skewers to kill the beast and to make the pork kebabs.
Speaking of which, we did just get a hint here that the silvers are in the northeast. So...
Northwest.
Northwest.
Yep. So, top left corner.
Yeah, there's...
14 rooms up there.
Yeah.
So, the other thing is, we're looking for the door. Well, we already know what room the magic door is going to be, but that door that is flashing, or that room that is flashing on Steve Colt's screen, we are looking for the shutter door that goes to that room. And we are listening for the roar of Ganon. And if you also notice where it says life on Steve's screen and on Lumaga's screen, when they get into a room that is adjacent, north, south, east, or west of Ganon, that word life will change to roar! Sorry. I had to do my best impersonation of Krista Joy. But yeah. It'll change to roar! And that means that we are adjacent again in one screen, north, south, east, or west. And if you have the skewers and you enter that room, you will be put into a fight that you can win. Yeah, Krista should have been here. You're right. It will take Steve Colt 4 hits with the magic sword to take down Ganon, and it will take Lumaga 8 hits with the white sword unless he picks up the magic sword, which he is not too many screens away from being able to do, but he's still several minutes from being able to do it. Anyways, 4 with the magic sword to take down Ganon, and then 1 silver skewer to make the pork kebabs. Pork kebabs do not do well in Hyrule. They immediately turn to ashes, but they do drop the Triforce of Wisdom.
Yeah, they do come with a nice Dorito.
Yes.
And we have our path to Zelda.
Yep. You know how to get there now? There's her door. Magic door. No matter how many Wizrobes you take down, you're not going to open that door. But that's
and
fine.
We have our roar as well.
Oh, wow. It is possible to bomb into Ganon's room, and
that's not going to be it because this is going
Yep.
into the northwest section. But this does mean that we are now in the section where we will find silvers.
Silvers.
This could be it
hey.
right here.
Let's see. He is going to go. Steve is going to go and take down the Wizrobes. And what do we have? What do we have?
We have a transport.
Lumaga has finished number 3. He is now eligible to enter 8. He's going back into 3? Oh, no.
He hasn't found the item yet. He doesn't know that it's boomerang, I don't think.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All this money and he hasn't spent it on the hits.
He even found a big secret when he was near Rupee Cap.
Yeah. All right.
And we have the Roar of Ganon. Okay, it is not the silvers are not next door to Ganon. But I'm surprised that Steve actually took that staircase.
Yeah, it's yeah, at this point, he's got all the keys. He's probably just trying to map out where the staircases go. Okay, there goes Omega. He's found the boomerang. He knows he's out of there. So having since Steve, I guess his strategy is probably just map out the staircases. He knows that every staircase can be silvers, or at least, well, every staircase with in that quadrant can be silvers. Just figure out where they all go. Alright, he's cleared out those dark nuts, and it does not push because that was a shutter door. Alright, Lumaga is coming in. Yep. Be entering 9 with Mags. Steve is doing the puzzled pause. Or the tracker pause.
And we know that Zelda's room can only be accessible from the north now.
Yes. It's very valuable information. Zelda Bomb Holy Nose has already been there. It's gonna... Okay. It's gonna keep on going back to the right. Probably looking for another staircase. Room like this one.
This is where he came out of when he was in the room adjacent to Ganon.
Oh, okay. And this is not going to be helpful because just to the right of him now.
Yeah.
Well,
he's got to take his transport back.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, always, if nothing else, always map 9. Somehow.
Yeah, so the hint said that Ganon was in the southwest, correct?
That's what I recall. Southwest.
So we
Ganon.
know Ganon is south of this room.
Right. But now he needs to figure out how he's going to get to the arrows, and he may have just solved that nut
Let's see, because this is... I've lost track of how many transports we've found.
Yeah, but... Well, just... Okay, that... Clock's gonna help. Is, but yeah, you might as well fill up on bombs while you got the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Here we
look
are.
at that! So silvers. And now we know where the pig is. We know where the brig is. We'll go back and follow our war and enter our door.
Yeah, are we able to bomb down? I don't know if Steve checked that or not.
I don't know. Oh. He's pondering something.
Interesting time to ponder while being surrounded by Hershey Kisses.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, Alright, let's see what he does next. He's still got a potion, at least one potion.
Lumaga has his roar. He's taking a completely different route compared to what Steve did.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And Steve found the heart.
Yeah. Lumaga's not. He's a couple screens away yet from the arrows, but let's see. He's going to find. He's going to remember that I already got the key. I didn't need to do that. Now he's one way. If he goes and bombs to the left, he will get his... well, he's got to check this anyways. No matter what.
He's going to take it.
Yeah.
This is going to take him back over to the right, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it just takes him above. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't fault that at all. That's actually... for him, it's early exploration in 9, so he's still trying... Yeah. He doesn't know where Steve is, obviously. So he's still building the map in his head. Or hopefully on his paper or his computer screen or something else. Not his head. By the way, he's still identifying the challenges that he's going to be facing in this 9. Including that it's a Wizrobe dungeon. There he is.
Found his way to Ganon.
Somebody in chat said it's possible Steve didn't mark the roar, which that is a possibility. Different ways to mark it, of course. I like to mark it with the red exclamation mark icon on Z-Tracker.
I'm in the bad hell. Lumaga almost forgetting that he had the NE key again. Yeah, I have the bad habit of not marking my 9.
Yeah. And Kami and Renikai, go ahead and get ready with that. We are about to mark ourselves a winner in this match. Kami and Renikai, of course, our tracker. We want to give shout outs to him for an excellent job all throughout this race and keeping us on our toes. But in just moments, we are going to be... Oh, nice force. Or global. I'm not sure which one that was. Well, we got a little bit yet to go, actually.
Yeah, it's a really weird route. You have to go up and around.
Way up and around, obviously. And of course, dodge some Wizrobe beams when they really are after you. But here we go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for Kami and Renikai.
Steve Colt.
Steve Colt. I am tired. I'm sorry. Get your GGs for Steve Colt.
With an official race time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 38 seconds. And it looks like we did get a forfeit from Lumaga here.
And Steve, GG, welcome. Congratulations on a 2-0 win.
Yeah, thanks. GG's.
And congratulations. You will be advancing on to our next round, where I believe you'll be playing
The number one seed.
the number 1 seed. Yes, you will be. So,
Yeah.
and welcome, Lumaga. How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
GG's.
GG, Steve.
Yeah, GG's, Lou.
So, we were discussing. This is actually interesting back and forth. Lumaga, so you. Okay, first of all, we never were sure. How do you pronounce your name?
Lumaga.
Lumaga. Okay. All right. So Lumaga. Yeah, we were. So you started out. You actually took a couple of advantages early. You were able to get an early pickup of the red ring, and I believe an early 1 pickup, which a little bit earlier, and you were able to use that. Or red candle.
Yeah.
And you were able to use that pretty effectively as you did some of the overworld exploration. Did a great job. Steve Colt was able to just persevere through his work. I did end up picking up his 10th art and grab mags, and was able to make that bit pretty quick. And of course, as you see, he was able to enter. Well, you went from being. See, Steve, you went from being down 3 Triforces to none to grabbing your 8th Triforce, while Lumaga was still at 6 Triforces. Is roughly the way it played out. So quite a bit of back and forth. I believe the play that I've of course if you watch the replay, Lumaga, you'll see this with Steve. You know what it was. The play that I said was probably the play of the game. If you ended up coming back to reach at the turning point, was you were in level 4. You had gone down to the Gliok fight there in the Triforce room, and you said, "You know what? Not even going to bother with this anymore. I'm going to go back into 5, where you knew that there was the red ring from a hint, and grabbed a red ring out of 5 and came back and you were able to get that that Triforce room, or that Triforce room, take down that 4-headed Gliok, and that really was probably the turning point in this match tonight."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just because I didn't even know where 5 was at that point, and it ended up being right next door, I believe. And I was
it wasn't far away at all.
Yeah. Then I accidentally saved out of it. I was like, well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but that's all right. And then, yeah, I thought I did pretty well. I probably spent way too much time in 6 at the very beginning. I think I basically cleared that whole thing. But other than that, I felt pretty good with how I did. 9 was a little rough, and then I mistracked it, and got all confused, at least on my tracker. But
Okay.
figured it out.
We were wondering what was going on there, because you looked like a few times you were stopping and trying to think things over, and we were really hoping that you hadn't tragically mismarked anything.
No, I think I it was good enough, and I got like all 3 of those hints where everything was at the almost at the very beginning when I walked in, and that sounded like
all 3 9 hints were very early for you.
Yeah, it just took a little bit of time to get over to the northwest and find those silvers, but after that it seemed like it's pretty straightforward for the most part.
I think there were 3 different points in the northwest of 9 where we were sitting there going, "Oh, is this silvers? Nope, it's another transport. Is this silvers? Nope, it's another transport."
Yeah, I felt that same way too. I was like, "Come on, silvers!" It's like, nope.
So, Lumaga, is this your first SpeedGaming tournament?
No, actually, I come from the Link to the Past randomizer community,
Okay.
so I'm very familiar with Zelda as a whole, and I played Legend of Zelda all the way back in the late '80s too, and this is the most fun I've had with this game in the past almost 40 years. So, hey, even though Steve took it to me 2-0, I've had a blast. I did the Mentor, the Master and Apprentice, and now the Rookie Rumble. And it's such a great game you guys have here. I'm excited to play more of this.
Hey, wonderful. I mean, it is, of course, unfortunately, an early exit to the tournament since it's a straight bracket, but glad to have you around, and welcome to the ZONR. Of course, if you've been in Link to the Past, you know how this goes. A lot of things going on all throughout the year, and a couple of events going on, so we'll be having more of it. And of course, glad to have you around. So thanks for stepping up into the batter's box and giving it your best swing. So
yeah, and thanks for having us on tonight. Just real quick thoughts on this one from my perspective. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch this one back. It sounds like very different ways of approaching this, and
Yes.
it just the game threw a lot at me at the beginning, and I'm like, this can't be real. Where's the catch? What's the joke, right? And of course, I couldn't find silvers. It sounds like Steve had the hints for him, so he had that advantage going into 9. But I don't think I even had found 3 for, I don't know, almost 45, 50 minutes. So it was very different how we approach this one.
yeah, and so that is going to be a thing that is just going to happen based on this particular seed. When you have a seed where you start out, you have at the beginning, you're near the center of the map. It's just going to do that to give you the opportunity to do just that, to diverge in different ways. So with that start right at the end of Candle Row, you were both able to take diverging paths, and I believe, if I recall, you did start out kind of tracing each other's steps, but then once you got to the any roads right at the beginning, you diverged pretty quickly, because those any roads gave you some different options to check out. So couple of different options. The any roads were kind of trash, though.
Yeah, right. 2 of them right next to start. I mean, it's nice to have at least one of them right there, but then, there's 2 right by each other.
Yeah,
pairs,
2 of them right next to start, and 2 of them in the woods. So
yeah,
they were
easy
trash.
access to the woods on an overworld with fairly easy combat, or at least what I would consider to be easy combat.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I kept taking overworld deaths at the beginning. I was like, oh man, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful of those Poles voices, but yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Pole's voices, and then in this seed, it was Death Armos was your Armos spot, and learning how to read that screen is another technique that can be pretty valuable too to figure out what it is that you're going to need to do in order to clear that screen, that Death Armos screen, because that is. Sometimes you can show up and it's like, okay, yeah, I've just got to sit here and stab the enemies or clear it out. And sometimes it's, okay, I've got to go and wait for a good pattern and then rush it and see what you're going to do. So, but, it's all part of just developing your style and working with it. And I think if you ask 10 different the veteran players, you'll probably get 11 different answers of how to tackle each individual challenge. So it's all about figuring out what works with you and pushing through.
Definitely.
Yeah, Steve, good luck against Inven. Just from watching him in the past few weeks, I think if either one of us won, we still lose because we got to face Inven.
Yeah, when I did my prediction, I was like, I had to put myself to win, but I was like, there's watching him, there's 0% chance I'm moving on after that. But it'll be good to see, be head to head against one of the top rookies. So, be nice.
Hey, nothing like a good challenge to make it worthwhile, right?
Oh, 100%.
It'll be a fun match to watch still.
Yeah. All right. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And Ray, it's been great working with you tonight too. So thank you very much.
Same to you.
And
I'd like to thank all three of you guys, Diesel, Ray, and Camion, back there tracking for us. So thanks for all three of you.
Yeah, and of course, I was shouting out to Camion right at the very end, and accidentally said, "Get you GGs for Camion." Whoops.
Yeah, I'm sure he did well.
He did well. He did very great anyway. So get your GGs in for him too, and for Steve, who's moving on, and of course Lumaga, who I will not have to face him, but regardless, it's been great having you guys around. Any last thoughts before we call it a night?
I'd just like to say, good games again to Lumaga, and look forward to seeing you guys around and racing with you guys. So.
Yeah, good luck to you. GG's again, and I will definitely be around for more races. So hit me up. It looks like we're pretty comparable because we both kind of both games. I think we were close in the end, and we were seeds 32 and 33. So I think we're pretty close. It'd be good matches if we rematch again.
Yeah, 100%. Always down.
I agree. It'd be good to see it. All right. Thank you very much. And Ray, going to take us away?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you everyone for watching. I was taking a look. I don't think we have the other race being streamed at this time. So at least in terms of Z1R, this is it for tonight. We do have a casual boots race going on SpeedGaming 2 if you're interested in a link to the past randomizer. But other than that, thank you all for watching.
Indeed. Thank you very much, everyone. And as I like to say, stay safe, stay kind. We'll see. Good night, everybody.
Good night.